So I'm taking a break from all of this and I am going to run out to Michael's to get a few supplies for my next project. And it's going to be a hoop based on this book, which I showed you before, A Bottle of Happiness. So there are a bunch of pictures in here. There's like 3 main pictures that I really love, and I'm thinking of creating a hoop based on the imagery from the pictures. So this is one of them. It has a lot of purples and blues in it, which honestly, now that I say that and I'm looking at what I'm working on here, I don't know that I'm going to go this route because I've been spending a lot of time with purples and blues and I'm not feeling that right now. So there was another one. This is great. These are more blues and reds with some like blacks and grays woven throughout. But what caught my attention first in this book were the oranges. I love this pattern in the pear here. All the like geometric shapes. I love the textures in this one. And then there's one other one. There's this. There's the blues again. This one keeps catching my eye because it pulls in some of the purples there, but we've also got the reds, the browns. There's some green here. So I think I might do my project based on this hoop. So I just need to run to the store to grab a few threads to see what there are in the way of beads and to see what catches my eye when I'm at the store. So come on with me on my trip to Michael's. Okay, so I'm at Michael's to see if I can find supplies. Just a quick detour to see this new line that they have. Super fun. Okay, so here we are at the threads. Now, this is a newer Michaels. I absolutely love this one, but I haven't seen the threads that I'm looking for here, and I keep hoping that they're going to stock them. So they've got the DMC pearl, tons of the embroidery floss. I think this is one of the bigger sections of just the embroidery floss that I've seen, so lots of colors. The special effects flosses, and there's some variegated ones, but I'm definitely not seeing any tapestry wool or what I really came for. It's called the satin moss, but it's the DMC cotton redders mat. Yeah, lots of pearl cotton, but it doesn't look like they have started stocking the other stuff yet. So that is a big strike. All right, well, let's see what they have in the way of beads. I know I'm definitely going to find beads here, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, so we've got some sale beads here, just a few vials. Super duos for $3, which is excellent. Ooh, sorry for the blur. Black on one side, silver on the other. There's this like purpley color, velvet. It looks like velvet almost. I like those. Some seed beads, the smaller ones though. Oh, but some Toho beads, that's good. Let's see what we have in our wall of beads today. Okay, so before I even pick out beads, I always check for what the sale is because I always buy these on sale, and it's buy 3, get 3 free, which I'm going to be honest is my very least favorite sale because you have to pay attention to the price of the beads that you're getting, and Make sure that the free ones that you're getting are like worthwhile in value. But I do love this Michaels because there is so many. They've got like several walls, which is really good. And okay, so let's see what we can find in seed beads. They also seem to have upped their selection of the John Bead seed beads. Look at those fluorescents. Oh wow, I like those. They're size 11, which is a little too small for what I'm looking for, but I love those fluorescent colors. That's really fun. Nice mixes. But these, the Permalux, they're size 8. Those could work out really nice, and I love the colors. I'm a sucker for adorable packaging too. Those tiny little tubes, I really like them. So I think I might look through those colors and see what I can find that matches my project. I brought my book for inspiration because I didn't trust myself to remember the colors without it. So let's get the picture and see what we can find to match in beads. So let's see, we have an orange and I have an orange matte. So you can see the difference there. I hope you can see through the tube. The one on the left is a little shinier, and then the one on the right is just the same color, but like a flat matte color. Those both work really well. Same here, a fuchsia and a fuchsia matte. I really like how each version has a color, and one is matte and one is shiny. So I like these grays with this. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a topaz color. It's like a dark brown. I think that would work really well. And then let's see, we've got some bigger ones. Oh, I like this color, but it wouldn't work for what I'm doing. It's a mint pearl. Actually, it works perfectly for what I'm doing. And then I was also looking at, this is like a gold metallic, size 8 as well. Okay, so I have my seed beads. Now let's go to the wall of beads. I'm not sure about getting the bigger accent beads today because I think I might want to see what I'm doing with threads and everything first. I did find this strand, which I really like, but the sale isn't super great, and I think I might just wait on this. Okay, so I settled on these red roses because they're kind of exactly what's in the picture. I have some of the green. These are a semi-precious, they're dyed quartz. I'm getting 2 strands of these because this is what caught my eye in the first place, and I know even if I'm not going to use them all for this project, obviously, but sale, you know. I've got the red, these are also a dyed quartz, and then this is a crackle quartz. So I didn't find any threads, but I at least found beads that we're going to use. All right, take 2. Let's see if we can find some thread today. Okay, they have it. The DMC satin moss. This whole shelf is full of that. And let's see if they have the tapestry wool. Oh, here's the tapestry wool right up here. Okay, so here's our picture again. So let's see. Let's look at some oranges. So these are $1.29 each. And I'm just gonna match a few of the colors because I think I have an idea where I'm gonna be making like a plaid something with this. So I need just a few of the colors that are in here. We need a red. Let's look at the reds. Oh, that red matches the flowers nicely. And maybe another red for here, for the fruit. And now let's see, a green. Let's see what greens we have. I like this green that's in the hat. And I'd love to be able to match that. Yeah, that one's good. And maybe, let's see. Okay, so we've got greens. I like this one. I always buy this one when they have it. It's the 2218 because I just like that it's kind of like a yellow-green mix. And it goes perfectly with like that little pear, if that's a pear. And then I think we might need like a brown because we've got lots of brown in the basket. This is a good one, and maybe a darker brown. Okay, so I think we have our colors. I'm gonna take this home and match it up with the beads and see what we have. Okay, so I am back from Michael's, my 2 different outings. And I think I have definitely enough to get myself started with this project. I picked up a few clearance beads. These Toho beads I got for $1 a tube, which is really, really good. I love these. I have this color and I've almost used this color up. It's like it's just a cool like metallic-y purple with a little bit of orange in it. Okay, so here are my supplies. Back to my palette. I've got all the threads that I'm going to be working with. And then we have the beads. These beads I don't think I'm going to be including them. I just picked them up to have on hand because it's a color I really like. So we have lots of our accent beads. I think looking at all of this together, we picked some really good things. I got 2 of those, so I'm going to put one in supplies. All the threads. So yeah, I think I'm ready now to pick out my fabric. I'm just going to be using a very basic fabric because the fabric is going to get covered up. So it's just going to be a plain solid fabric. I have to decide on the size of the hoop, but I have everything and I think I'm ready to get started now.